Hello.
Hello there.
I live here in Coeur d'Alene. My name's Kara Claridge, and I was in this room on August 25th for a library board meeting, at which time I presented some information to the board. And I'm concerned because since that time they have been meeting via Zoom, sometimes Zoom with only 24 hours notice, and I find that to be frustrating. I've been trying to connect with the board, and I feel that Zoom is really rather inadequate. I'm also not sure, but I think possibly that's a violation of open meeting laws, just to be able to, they meet here. I believe there's plenty of room for adequate spacing. I know that that I'm aware of no other board that's still meeting via Zoom. So I'm just asking you, because I know that you appoint the board and this kind of thing, if you would put pressure on them to begin to meet regularly again. I've been concerned with some things they're doing and would like that to be known. And I think that they would have much more citizen involvement if they were actually meeting in person.
So just the library board is a little different in how it sits in the city, in that the city's responsibility basically for the library is to set their budget. The library board really operates on their own rules and procedures. I know Kiki is on the library board. She's a liaison, and maybe she can speak to the Zoom meetings. I believe that we as a city go out of our way to make sure that we are following all open meeting laws, and Renata is our expert on open meeting laws, so I would assume we have all of our I's dotted and T's crossed there. But maybe, Kiki, if you could just address that issue.
I think, yes, and thank you for coming here to talk about it. I do recall being in some of the meetings when you would express those concerns, and I believe the response from the trustee was they are an older group of individuals and have some issues with health concerns, and they have opened the Zoom meeting early enough, haven't violated any open meeting laws, and I think that you've attended, other folks have attended. They do have public comment via Zoom. They do have communication so that there's questions that can be answered via Zoom, and it is inconvenient for some folks, but it's also not for others. And the library trustees have been making their decision based on an agreement between them and how they feel it's appropriate for them to move forward. So I do encourage you to keep attending via Zoom, and hopefully they will be comfortable and back in person soon.
Okay, I think that many of them are just as old as people on this board, and again, just feel that it's occasionally I get routinely long-term, I feel very unable to connect with them, and I'm trying, so not to mention somebody that just would like to come and attend. So thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Dan, did you have?
Yeah, I wanted to know what her issue was.
Oh, come on. Dan had a question for you.
Kara, what was your concern with the library board?
I'm concerned with the kinds of books that are in the children's library specifically that are very flagrantly LGBTQ and transgender, drag queen, a lot of material that's come in with no screening that I'm aware of. I mean, it's coming through their decision-making process. So that's my main concern. There's a lot going on with the Post Falls library. They probably don't want that fight here. But there's a lot of parents and concerned citizens that are stepping up and saying, I don't really like this. What can we do about it? So that's where I'm at with it.
Yes, definitely addressing the library board would be the way to go.
Yes.
And just to follow up, Dan, I believe there has been correspondence from the policymaking subcommittee that has gone out, and you have received some of that?
I have received that,
So they've been
yes.
in communication with you about how they're following policies and what the steps are in order for your voice to be heard by them and what steps they're taking, correct?
I've only been able to communicate with the director, although that correspondence came from the children's librarian, one board member, and one community member that they pulled in.
Okay. I just want to make sure the lines of communication are open for you.
That line is open, yes. Okay.
Right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.